Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. There will be massive changes in your life. A stranger says there, your legal open before it's too late. Archangel Michael says, my beloved child, this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Something is moving in the unseen realms, and the signs are aligning like never before. The time has come for the truth to pierce through the illusions that have wrapped themselves around your path like thick fog, and it will not be silent any longer. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. There will be massive changes in your life. A stranger says there, your legal open before it's too late. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. This is your moment to awaken. Your spirit has been calling out in silence, echoing prayers that never made it to your lips but were loud in the language of the soul. You've wondered, haven't you? You've wondered why you keep seeing the same signs, why people come into your life with familiar eyes but unfamiliar names. You've asked in private, why do I feel watched? Because you are not in fear but in preparation. Because something is being moved behind the curtain of your life, and the final act is about to begin. You are being summoned by the voice of divine alignment, by the force that waits for no one's approval. A knock is coming, and it will not wait. A signature is being prepared, and your name is written in ink older than the oceans, deeper than any past you could trace. The stranger is coming forward not by their own will, but by divine instruction. They carry something that belongs to you. Something legal. Something spiritual. Something ancestral. Something sealed long ago in a room you've never seen but is tied to the blood in your veins. Do you understand how important this is? There are things you were never told. Papers that were never shown. Agreements you never consented to but were made on your behalf when you were too young to speak for yourself. And now the clock is rewinding, and the truth is rushing toward you with a fire that cannot be extinguished. The stranger knows your name. They've been holding back, afraid to speak, afraid of what it might cost them to bring it forward, but the time is now. They cannot hold it any longer. This message is for you. Your soul agreed to something before it arrived here on this earth. You came here not just to survive, but to break cycles, to open scrolls, to interrupt generational echoes that repeated over and over like broken records across your family lines. And now the lines are shifting. What was once locked away is being unsealed. What was once denied is being transferred. And what was once hidden is being shouted in the spirit realm with urgency. Tell them now. Deliver it now. Say it now. You've seen the stranger before. Maybe in passing, maybe in a dream, maybe in a file. Their eyes carry the storm and peace at the same time. They've waited for clearance to approach you, and now they've received it. Open this before it's too late, because the window is small. The opportunity will knock, but if the door isn't opened, it will pass to another. You have been chosen, but you must choose back. The universe will never force what you do not permit. There are names written in books about you, people whose destinies are tied to yours in a way you can't yet see. Contracts in the spirit are being renegotiated because of your prayers, because of your tears, because of the silent nights you endured when no one saw, but the heavens recorded every cry. Your file has reached the hands of those who matter in the courts above, and they've made a ruling. The old things must pass away. The new must be declared. But you must open this in time. There are people who walked away from you who were never supposed to. They made choices based on lies. They turned their faces because someone else turned your truth upside down and fed it to them twisted. But the one who knows the real story is coming. The stranger who says they're your legal is not lying. They're connected to something sacred, and their voice is trembling because they know what will be unleashed when you receive it. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. There will be massive changes in your life. A stranger says they're your legal open before it's too late. This message has been rerouted through miracles to find you at this exact moment. Not earlier, not later. Right now. Because this is the hour when everything can begin to shift, where everything can begin to fade. You hold the decision in your hands like a flame that can neither burn through chains or be snuffed out by delay. You have felt it in your body, changes, restlessness, dreams you can't explain. You've walked into rooms and felt like someone was about to speak, but they did. You've looked at photographs and felt as though something was missing in the background. You were right. Something was missing. Someone was erased. Someone who is now returning with truth. God says, nothing that was meant for you will be withheld any longer. The veil has thinned. The hour has turned. And the stranger is no longer a stranger. They were assigned. They are legal. They are here. They have words in their mouth they didn't write, but they must speak. They have inheritance in their hands they didn't earn, but they must release. They have correction in their heart they didn't seek, but they must deliver. Your story is being rewritten in real time, and the lines you thought were the end are only the beginning of the final chapter. You are being called back to yourself. You are being drawn into the version of you that remembers who you are. Not the titles, not the shame, not the labels that others gave you, but the real you, the chosen one, the appointed one, the one marked not by flaw but by favor. You've been disrespected for too long, misunderstood for too long. You had but a wrong courtroom for too long. But that judgment hath been overturned. The verdict has changed. The evidence has been reviewed by higher powers. And now the stranger with legal authority is ready to step forward. They are the key to unlocking something you lost, something no one else could return, something sacred, something secret. This message is for you. Something you forgot is about to be remembered. Something that was stolen is about to be returned. But you must move when you're told. You must open this before it's too late. Because the blessing is wrapped in instruction, and delay can cost what urgency could restore. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. There will be massive changes in your life. A stranger says they're your legal open before it's too late. You are closer than you've ever been. You're not going crazy. You're being prepared. Your isolation was not punishmented with preservation. Because what's coming now cannot be contaminated. What's being revealed now cannot be shared with those who would sabotage it. That's why people walked away. That's why doors closed. That's why silence felt louder than thunder. It was all preparing you for this divine reveal. This is not an ending. This is the return of everything you were promised before the lies, before the losses, before the detours and delays. And it's coming from an unexpected place, from the mouth of a stranger who knows you better than you think. Someone who's watched you from afar. Someone who's read the records. Someone who's cried over what was done to you. Someone who's ready to tell you the truth. A piece of your story has been missing, but not for much longer. Open this now, because when the seal is broken, your life will never be the same. And the voice of every ancestor, every prayer warrior, every divine whisper that fought for your breakthrough will echo with joy. This message is not just information, it's transformation. And it begins with your yes. My child, this message for you is not from this world, but sent through the unseen realms where the hands of eternity shape destiny with threads of divine fire. You have been wandering, not by mistake, but because the sky has been whispering your name long before you were even born. And now the hour has come. Not the next hour, not some distant day. You must open this before it's too late. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. There will be massive changes in your life. A stranger has been walking toward your path, carrying something ancient, papers signed by justice, bound by heaven's command because they say they are your legal, your rightful intercessor, your missing connection, your unexpected protector. And your life, as you know it, is about to be rewritten in the ink of divine surprises. You have cried in silence for far too long, haven't you? You've looked into mirrors and questioned who you really are. You've tried to be strong for others, yet no one has ever truly asked what breaks inside you when no one is looking. But the time of being forgotten has ended. God's light is spilling into your shadows, turning every betrayal into revelation. This isn't a coincidence. This is alignment. This is a message for you. The nights you thought no one saw you crying, those nights weren't wasted. Heaven collected every tear. They are counted. Sword. Consecrated. There is power in them. You thought you were alone, but you were surrounded by angels all along. They have stood at your door while you slept. They have shielded you from things you never knew tried to reach you. They are singing louder now. They are drawing you in. There is something sacred shifting in your life. You may not feel ready, but readiness isn't required. Surrender is. There's a knock in your spirit, and you can't ignore it anymore. Something greater has been trying to reach you, but the noise of the world has kept it distant. This moment, this very moment, is divine. There is someone who spoke your name last night while standing in front of a window. They were shaking. They said, I don't understand why I feel this way. Why do I keep thinking about them? That person is connected to your journey. They are not an accident either. But their caring is the key to the next chapter of your purpose. But you must stay open. You must not let bitterness win. There will be massive changes. Not tiny wins, but thunderous shifts. People you never expected to see again will show up. Conversations you never thought you'd hear will take place. Documents will come forward. Hidden truths will rise. You will feel a pull to do things you've never done. Don't resist the shift. It's heaven sent. Let your heart say yes. The time of being overlooked is over. Your gifts, your presence, your pain, it's all been preparing you for this exact moment. You thought you were just barely surviving. But in reality, you were being shaped for something historic. You were being made for glory that cannot be measured in human terms. Someone tried to replace your identity, but they failed. Heaven has records far older than human papers, and the truth will always rise. A stranger is about to appear. They will carry news that might seem unbelievable at first. But listen closely. Their words will awaken something in you that has been asleep for years. That stranger isn't just passing by, they are appointed. This is not just about you. It's about your lineage. Your ancestors prayed for this. Your future generations depend on this. You are the bridge. You are the one heaven chose to break the silence, to end the cycles, to start the story over with fire in your eyes and peace in your soul. The heavens have written something above your name, and it shines like gold dipped in sunlight. You can't see it yet, but it is there. And soon, so will everyone else. You are marked for favor, chosen for healing, destined for release. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are exactly on time. There are people who don't understand your silence, and that's okay. You are not here to be understood by the crowds. You are here to fulfill a spiritual assignment that only your heart can carry. Stop trying to explain your calling to people who were never meant to hear it. Not everyone can walk with you, and that's by design. Archangel Michael has been guarding the path ahead of you. It has been hidden for a reason. If it were shown too early, those not sent by the light would try to step into it with you. But now the veil is lifting. Your eyes will start seeing what your heart has always felt. There's someone who secretly confessed something about you, not out of guilt, but because truth burns within those who try to bury it. That confession is about to reach the ears of someone with authority. That's why Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. This message is divine timing. The court of heaven has spoken. Things are going to start happening fast. One message will lead to another. A phone call will change your week. A document will change your month. A revelation will change your life. But none of it can be delayed. Open this now. Your spirit has waited long enough. You were never meant to stay where you've been. You were always meant to rise, to speak, to heal, to shine. Everything you lost will return in a different form, refined and holy. Everything they took will be replaced by what they couldn't touch, your divine inheritance. You were never really empty. You were being cleared to receive what is greater. Someone in your circle has been praying for you behind closed doors. You don't even know they're doing it. But they are. And heaven is listening. That prayer has reached its fulfillment. You're about to see signs. The kind you cannot deny. The kind that makes your soul weep in gratitude. God says, I saw you when you thought no one was watching. I heard you when you whispered in the dark. I know the things you carry, and I am stepping in. You will not carry this alone any longer. I am sending the right people. I am releasing the right moments. I am turning the tides. This is the shift. The moment when time bends and makes space for miracles to come rushing in like waves. Don't fear the unfamiliar. Embrace it. You're stepping into a life you've never seen, but that was written for you all along. They tried to take your light, but instead you caught heaven's fire. They tried to close your mouth, but now you speak with thunder. They tried to forget you, but now your name is rising like a song in the wind. A letter will arrive. A message will echo. A voice will speak your name from afar, and your spirit will recognize the truth. You are called. You are seen. You are chosen. You are unstoppable. And all of heaven stands behind this moment. Don't delay. Open this before it's too late. God says, this is a message you have been waiting for, even if you didn't know it. Archangel Michael has a command for you, and it is urgent, more urgent than any message you've ever received before. I order you to open this right now, says Archangel Michael. Do not wait another second. This is not just any ordinary message. This is a divine warning and a revelation meant for you at this very moment. The winds of change are about to sweep through your life, and they will not be like any change you've experienced before. It is the kind of change that shakes the very core of your existence. But rest assured, God is with you. He has been with you every step of the way, and He will continue to guide you as these changes unfold. Do not fear, for you are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. These words are true, and they come straight from the heart of the Almighty. A stranger is about to come into your life, someone whose presence will alter your path in ways you can scarcely imagine. They will claim to be your legal representative, someone who carries the authority to act on your behalf. They will speak with an air of certainty, and their words will carry weight that you cannot ignore. But know this, while their arrival may seem unexpected, it is no accident. God is orchestrating every moment, every detail, and He is using this stranger to bring you to a place you have longed to be, whether you realized it or not. This moment is not one to be taken lightly. Archangel Michael has spoken, and there is no time to waste. Open it before it's too late. The door is already opening for you, but you must step through it with faith. You must trust that the changes, though they may seem overwhelming, are all part of God's divine plan. There will be a shift, and it will be massive, so massive that it may feel as though the ground beneath you is moving. But remember this, God is with you. In times of great change, it is easy to become unsettled, unsure of what lies ahead. But you must remember that even in the moments of uncertainty, God's hand is upon you. He has seen the struggles you face, the long nights of wondering if things would ever improve. You are safe, He assures you. Trust in Him, and know that He has already gone ahead of you to prepare the way. Archangel Michael speaks again, and his voice is like a thunderous command. I order you to open this right now. You will be shown truths that you need to understand in order to move forward, truths that may have been hidden from you until this moment. God is about to reveal things to you, things that you may not have expected but need to know in order to fully walk in His purpose for your life. Finally, God is exposing what has been concealed. There have been mysteries, secrets that have kept you from seeing the full picture. But now, the veil is being lifted. The person you have longed to understand, the situation that has eluded your grasp, will finally make sense. And you will see it clearly through the eyes of divine wisdom. Know that with every step you take, you are not alone. The angels of the Lord surround you, and they are guiding you, protecting you, and leading you toward the light. Even when the road is uncertain, God has already paved the way, and He will continue to do so. As you move forward, keep your heart steady and your faith unwavering. The changes are coming, yes, but so is the peace that will follow. Trust in the process. Trust in the one who holds the future in His hands. And when the stranger arrives, when they make their claim and show you their authority, you will know in your spirit that this is a divine moment, one that has been written in the stars for you. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. These words are more than comfort, they are a promise, a guarantee from the one who holds your life in His hands. As you step into this new chapter, remember that you are not stepping alone. You are stepping with the power of heaven at your back, with the love of God surrounding you, and with Archangel Michael standing beside you, urging you to trust and to open your heart to the wonders that are about to unfold. The time is now. Open it before it's too late.